Today at Tools and Build, I'm going to talk to you about two pieces of tools that are the same, or used the same way, but are kind of different. And it's called the tap and die. The tap is something that you make the thread like a nut, and the die is something that you do the thread like a bolt, and I'll show you. This is a die. It comes in different sizes, metric and standard. They're used in many ways: to clean threads, to make threads, in plastic and metal, and I use it quite often. But they're very fragile. You gotta be careful how you use them, or else they'll break. Instead of taking 5 minutes to make thread, say take you about an hour, 2 hours, or maybe even scrapping the piece to take the broken piece out. Before I show you how to use them, I want to talk to you about how to buy them. Usually you could buy them separate, but if I was you, I would buy them together, because some drill bits are hard to find because they go in alphabetical order. Depends on the size, depends if you're going metric or standard. So when I do buy tabs, I buy the tab with the drill bit together. Even the die you can buy together, because the die is mostly to use as both, but the tabs, try to buy them together. Very easy to use, but also they're very fragile. So I'm going to show you how to make a tab. Okay.
First, I'm going to use this 1/4 inch piece of metal to drill a hole. I'm going to try to make a 1/4 inch hole. So, quarter 20-inch bolt. You need to make a hole with 7/16 drill bit. So, when you make the hole, you gotta make sure the hole is nice and straight. Once that's done,
You take your tap. The most important thing about it is you gotta keep it lubricated. The tools to use are a T-wrench, or a tap wrench. You screw it off, put it in, there you go. Then you start. Put a little force inside, and then you turn. Try to keep it as straight as possible. once you feel it, it's getting jammed, unscrew it. And the reason for that is you're gonna have threads. You're gonna have dirt on the threads, and you go back and you redo it. And you play with it back and forth, back and forth. And if you feel like back and forth doesn't do it, take it out. You clean it. More oil. Make sure it's well lubricated. Put it on, and there you go. As you can see, I went right through it. These tools are very fragile, so you gotta be very, very patient with it. Now, I have a quarter 20 bolt. Let's see. Sorry, it's not a quarter 20. Take a quarter 20 bolt. Let's see if it goes in. Now, if you see it doesn't go in first try, because there's some debris. So, you repass it. And there you go. Let's try again. And there you go. You just made quarter 20 thread. So if you had something that you wanted to put on this, that's how you do it. Another thing that I use is the die. This is a quarter 20 die. This is how you make like bolts, and it's used the same way. If you have a rusted bolt, you could use it to clean the threads. Well, I like to use, sometimes you get a thread that's broken, busted, or sometimes you gotta cut it off here. So what I do is I put the die, I screw the die on the bolt, this is the tool that goes with it. There you go. And you screw it on. Then depending where you want to cut it, you cut where it's too much. And then you unscrew it, cleaning off the rest, making the bolt. Making the bolt nice and straight. And we're going to try it out. There you go. See? We cut the bolt to a size. We use the die to clean the thread. To clean it. There you go. I put the die and screw the die on the bolt. This is the tool that goes with it. Here you go. And you screw it on. Then depending where you want to cut it, you cut where it's too much. And then you unscrew it, cleaning off the rest, making the bolt. Making the bolt nice and straight. And we're going to try it out. There you go. See? We cut the bolt to a size. We use the die to clean the thread. To clean it. There you go. Taps on dies like I showed you. It's easy to use. All you need is the right tools. This is the T-tap tap wrench. The tap. Now, like I said, be very careful. They're useful. They can make threads on metal, but they're very fragile. If you break it, it's going to be a while before you take the rest of the piece inside. If you just break the tip of it with a hammer and a little screwdriver, can knock off. But if you're halfway in and this thing breaks, good luck. And it comes in different sizes. This is the die with the die wrench. This too, be very careful, because sometimes you could go round and round and round and it won't do anything. Make sure that your piece of tap or die is well lubricated with drilling oil or any purpose oil, because it's going to make it easier to use. And also, when you buy a set, make sure the set is with tap and drill bit together. So saying that, I hope you buy a set